In the hot sultry summers, when you neither feel like cooking up a storm nor feel like eating up a full banquet, here's a dish that's light on the stomach and a gentle massage for the taste buds. Chingri bata, as it's known in West Bengal, or Chingri Vorta, as it's known in Bangladesh, is a delicious mashed prawns recipe. So join me in my kitchen and let's get gobbledecooking. So I have here 300 grams of medium-sized fresh prawns. These are cleaned, peeled and deveined and with their tails removed. This dish can also be cooked equally well with small-sized prawns. Please try to use fresh prawns for this recipe because frozen prawns do not taste as good. We'll start by marinating the prawns. To do this, add some salt to taste, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and give it a good mix. Cover and set aside for 15 to 30 minutes. We need lots of garlic for the dish. I'm using a full garlic weighing about 40 grams and I'll go ahead and peel it. No bharta tastes good without the crunch of onions. I'll slice up a big onion weighing about 225 grams. Next, I'll finely chop some coriander leaves or cilantro for an extra burst of freshness. I'm using about half a cup of the chopped leaves, but you can adjust to your taste. By this time, the prawns have had enough time to marinate, so let's turn on the stove. I'll start by drizzling about 2 teaspoons of mustard oil. Mustard oil is key to this dish and cannot be replaced. Once the oil is hot, I'll start by sauteing 4 red chilies and the cloves of garlic. Remove the chilies once they are dark, almost blackish in color. Take care not to burn them. This took about 2 minutes for me. Set aside the chilies and continue with the garlic, which usually takes a little longer. About 3 minutes more. The garlic should get browned and roasted like this. Once roasted, set aside. Add another tablespoon of mustard oil and add the sliced onions. Saute the onions on a medium flame. Add some salt to help with caramelization. Once the onions are light golden in color, take off and set aside. They should not be deep fried. Rather, they should be translucent and retain a crunch. This took me about 6 minutes. Pour in the rest of the mustard oil. Once hot, add the marinated prawns. Spread them out evenly in the pan. Cook for about 50 seconds on one side or just as long as it takes to get cooked. Do not overcook. Flip them over and cook for another 50 seconds or till done. Set the prawns aside and let them cool down. Now it's time to mash the prawns. We love the taste of green chilies in our bharta or mashed prawns, but this is optional. I'll mince 2 green chilies and keep them aside. Now I'll take 1/3 of the cooked prawns and roughly chop them up. This is to add texture and bite to the final dish. Add the remaining cooked prawns to a grinder. Add the roasted red chilies, roasted garlic cloves and half of the sauteed onions. Grind to a paste. I am grinding to a fine paste since I have set aside chopped prawns and onions to add texture to the dish, but you can grind to a coarse paste as well. Finally, I'll assemble the dish. Take the mashed prawns in a bowl. Add the remaining sautéed onions. Squeeze in some fresh lemon or lime juice. Add the coriander leaves, the minced green chilies, and finally the chopped prawns. Give a mighty mix. Serve a dollop of the mashed prawns. Drizzle some golden mustard oil on top. The smokiness of the chilies and the roasted garlic and the pungency of the mustard oil adds a beautiful flavor to the dish. Serve with some hot white rice with onions, chilies and lemon on the side. Enjoy, and do subscribe to our channel for more recipes.